Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard. I am Penge and welcome back to Timberborn, where we rejoin our colony of lumberpunk beavers as they continue to grow and expand their little settlement, and this is what we've got so far. And it's pretty good, to be fair. I'm pretty happy with how this is going. So we've got lots of houses for them to live in, we've got fields of foods, there's potatoes and carrots up here, so lots of food is coming in, a little campfire for them to socialise around, we've got ourselves a number of storage areas, which is always useful, we've even got some sort of fancier buildings, so this here is the carpenter, not in itself a fancy building, but it does require power, so it's connected to this lovely wooden water wheel just there. We've got a place that's making paper. Over here, we have a little forester that's going around planting trees that we can eventually use for a sort of an emergency food source is the plan, because those trees will turn into twigs. We can use those if food is looking like it might run out. And it's all looking very good. It's all connected up with these sort of nice sort of wooden plank path type things going around the place. Everything obviously made of wood. That's kind of the whole point of the game, because we are beavers, so we can chop down all the trees and make everything out of wood. It's all very, very lovely. So yeah, we did quite well last time, and we have a plan for today. So today's plan is we want to get some more science points in, because science points allow us to unlock lots of other things. So for today's job, we want to get this done. We want to get the Inventor's Workshop unlocked. So we're going to need to get ourselves 130 science points just to get that unlocked. Currently, we have 40. So it might be a bit of a wait as we try and get that thing unlocked with the science points. But then that is generating science points using paper much faster than an inventor's hut. So currently we've got the inventor's hut here, and that's what's generating the science points. And yeah, it's a bit slow. I mean, it's doing the job, but it's a little bit slow. So we want to get this inventor workshop in to make things a little bit quicker. We've already started on the paper. So this place here, if we swivel around and have a little look, we can see it out the side. You can see the paper on the big rolls out the side. Oh, that's quite good. So this place here is generating an okay amount of paper. So we've got 32 paper already stored. So, of course, by the time we get this inventor workshop in, we will have lots of paper for it to work on. So that should be quite good. And then I think what we want to do is, there's many, many things that we could get. There's all sorts of things to unlock. There's like gears workshops and loads of stuff. I would like to allow our beavers to have some bread, because at the moment they're eating carrots, they're eating potatoes, and they're eating twigs, and I'm sure they're all delicious things. Maybe not the twigs. I wouldn't fancy eating the twigs. I don't mind eating carrots and grilled potatoes. Twigs, not so much for me, but the beavers like them, so that's all fine. So I'd like to be able to get the bread process in. So to do that, we're going to need to get a wheat field in, which is 30 science points, and then we're going to need to get a bakery, which is 70 science points, and I think we might need to go down here and get the grist mill to turn the wheat from the wheat fields into flour, and that requires 50 science points. So it's going to require quite a lot of science points to get all this stuff done, and a lot of resources and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to crack on with this. We're going to try and get this in. So that's our ultimate goal, just to get some bread. Nothing fancy, just a little bit of bread. Maybe you could have a carrot sandwich or something. I don't know, a twig sandwich. But yeah, just to give them a little bit of something else. And of course, they do have these things here. They have these sort of bars. So nutrition 1 is being fulfilled by the fact that I think we've got some basic food like twigs or whatever. I think nutrition 2 is coming from grilled potatoes, because that's like a next tier of food, because we've had to grow it and then process it in a building. I think nutrition 3 might well be provided by bread. Now, I'm not sure, we can find that out when we get the bread, but I think that's what might happen. We might get nutrition 3, and that means that hauling speed goes up by 20%, which is very, very useful indeed. So yeah, we've got an awful lot going on. Just to point out before we kick anything off, that this is still sort of open alpha footage. So this is not the sort of the finished stuff. This might be different by the time the game is released and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, there'll be a message on the screen saying what sort of what date it was taken, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just bear that in mind when you are watching this. I think what we'll do is let's just move time on, shall we? Let's just get time on, moving on a little bit. I think everything else is ticking over quite nicely. We've got nothing else that we need to sort of worry about too much. People have got houses, there's nobody that's homeless. There seems to be an okay supply of food, and things are going quite nicely. So I think what we need to do is we need to move time on very, very quickly and get this science sort of racking up, because it's 1:40 at the moment. Obviously it's night time at the minute, so the inventor is not the inventor doing any inventing. Come on, Zulkis, get on with doing some inventing. We need the science points. So yeah, it's a bit slow, look. It's a bit slow to get those science points, so it's going to take us a little while to get to 130 science points. I mean, how many do we get in a day? I'm not entirely sure how many we get in one day. So we've got 4 by that point. So we probably get, what, 12 in a day, possibly, if that. So we might just need to run the game on quite some time just to make sure that we actually get the science points. Now that's interesting. That has filled up. So this is a storage area that is full. I mean, it's full of lovely food, which is excellent news. What about this one? 76 out of 200. That is also filling up. Right, it might be wise to build a small warehouse. Now, we can't build any of the other warehouses because they require science points. So really the big thing is we need to get that the inventor, whatever it was, hut thing in. That's the inventor. The big one, the big inventy thing. We need that in because we need to generate science points a lot quicker. What did we get? 10 science points in one day. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, so we could be here for quite some time waiting for the 130 or whatever it was to actually start totaling up, because we're going to be here a long old time. But okay, first thing we need to do though is put maybe another storage area down, because they are slowly going to start filling up, particularly because we do have 3 fields worth of stuff now as well. So let's go through. Let's just put another small warehouse. Let's put it just there. We'll have a little area of storage along here. Now, I don't know who's going to build that. We do have 1 labourer, so that's not so bad. Now what's that taking in? That takes in logs. Now, have we not got anything to be chopped down? Okay, right, tree cutting. Cut down mature trees. Those ones will do, yeah. Chop all those mature trees down. That gives us lots of logs. That's all marvellous. Okay, because the paper thing, whilst it's not overly important right now, it would be good if we could have some more paper stored. So, yeah, okay, right. We just need to sort of run time on. Hopefully that storage thing can be built. And then, yeah, we'll get the science points. Yeah, we're getting 10 a day. It's going to take a long old time. It's going to take a long time before we can get our fancy inventor workshop in. There's also the chance that we might need to build another house, because we have ourselves, what have we got? Oh yeah, I think we do. I think we need to build another house, because now we have ourselves a space for 14 adults, and we've got 13, and 7 children, and we've got 6. So I think we need to get another house in play as well. So a little lodge, so I can have 2 adults and 1 child in it. So, okay, yeah, let's get another house in. Let's put it along here. Look, there's a little row of houses just there. That should do the job quite nicely. Okay, that thing has now finished with potatoes. Okay, yeah, we've got no potatoes left, so turn that off. That frees up a person that was working in there to go and do some hauling and what have you. So yeah, this is the grill. This grills potatoes, but when there's no potatoes, obviously it has nothing to do. So at the moment, it's doing nothing. We have got quite a lot of food. We've not got as much as I would like still, however. How long is it until those things grow? 65 and 60. Okay, and how long until the potatoes grow? 48. And we're on not very many grilled potatoes. Okay, yeah, food is a tricky thing to acquire in this game. Food is kind of what is the main sort of struggling point. So yeah, we're always a little bit low on food. 65, that might keep us going for a bit. How long is it going to be until some of these trees are here? 66% for these pine seedlings. Do we want pine seedlings? No, we want birch seedlings. I think, however, pine seedlings are growing back. So the pine trees are growing back. So we would have chopped the pine trees down. I wonder if they're growing out of the stumps that we have left behind from when we chopped them down. It's like a mature pine stump. But then look, there's pine trees growing in here. Now, we didn't seed pine trees. We seeded these birch seedlings in order for them to become twigs. So that's quite interesting. I wonder if they're growing because we've got a growing area around. I don't know. Yeah, so we're doing pine. Oh no, hang on a minute. Hang on. Right, okay. Pause. Maybe this is an alpha thing. Maybe because I've reloaded the game, it's actually gone back to pine seedlings. Yeah, okay, fine. We've got a mixture now then. We'll switch you back to birch seedlings for now. We'll put a few more of those around. Yeah, I think maybe that has reset itself because, yes, it's all in the region of the forester, isn't it? So yeah, that might be a little sort of an alpha thing, but that's absolutely fine. That's all fine. Okay, still no planks there. No planks for the paper maker. Why are there no planks for the paper maker? Come on, just chop down all the trees. All the trees you can possibly chop down that are mature. Chop them down to turn them into logs, please. We also need logs for the house. Because soon we're going to have homeless, I was going to say people. Again, they're not people. We're going to have beavers who do not have a house. So it's going to be very handy if we can get these down. So you can chop these down with your little teeth, dudes. There you go. In they come. And we can get the house completed. Yay! Okay, right. Good. So we've got more housing space. Science is very slowly creeping up. But now the big thing is that we've ran out of food once again. How near are these fields? 86, 85. The potato field's always a bit behind, isn't it? So we've got no twigs and no carrots and no anything. Okay, now how near is that field? 90, come on, get up to like 92% or something. By the end of the day, if that's on 92, or possibly even 93 would be perfect. It's on 93. Okay, so they're all going to be a bit hungry now. You're just going to have to grin and bear it, I'm afraid. There is no chance of any food appearing. I don't know where we can go to get any more food. All the twigs are really far away over there. I think that might be it for twigs. Or the ones over here that we are growing. So hopefully we can get that done very, very quickly. And they can get some carrots out. We might possibly see a little drop in the population momentarily. We might see some very sort of starved lumberpunk beavers. Hopefully not. If they can get this carrot field going. Come on, come on, come on. 98, 99, come on, and 100. And then just everybody go and eat carrots. Go and have your fill of carrots. Right, good. Carrots going through. Everybody eat. Right, okay. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. Of course, the carrot numbers are absolutely dwindling, but I don't think anybody starved to death. I think everybody survived. And now more carrots are coming in from here. The potato field is looking very good as well. Okay. Okay, that was marvellous. Right, we've got many, many carrots. How are these things looking? Oh, that's 13%. That one might be... a half-grown birch yields 2 lots of twigs. Birch seedlings, nothing. Ah, so we could go for this. We could actually get 2 of twigs. The 2 of twigs, that yields nothing as a birch seedling. Ah, the trees must go in phases. So there must be a seedling that then goes into a half-grown birch that then goes into a full birch. Okay, that's fine. I get that. That's okay. Right, how are we looking for science? It's still going to take a little while. Potatoes, still no need to put anybody back in the grill. Okay, but at least everybody now has some, has got some carrots to eat. We're not going to starve to death, which is wonderful. We might need another house, though. 16 out of 16 already. Okay, right, well, let's get some more housing in then. Let's put some housing... how big are they? 2 sort of squares. How about we put some housing over here? In fact, no, that's going to be for our sort of industry and stuff. Maybe we put some housing up here. Oh, yeah, that might work. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Where's path? Path. It's not leisure. Is that it? No, that's a log pile. Primitive production. Where is it? Where's paths? Structures. There we go. So we'll put some paths in because we have many, many planks. So if we go like this and then run that up like that, and then possibly along to sort of there as well. Then we can put some houses along here, so a little sort of street of houses. So rotate that round, and we'll put 2 down as well, just because the population is growing quite quickly. Okay, right then. Many, many things to do, beavers. Get on with it and build many things. Okay, so we've gone through lots of the trees over here. The mature trees over here have all been cut down to turn into logs. So we've got to move over here now. These are the nearest source of logs, because we need lots of logs. We want to build the houses. Oh, good. Those houses are in. And then we want a supply of logs as well. We want lots and lots of logs to be available for us in case we need to do some more building. So when we get the inventor workshop in, we want a source of logs and all that kind of stuff. So, we don't want to go, hooray, we can unlock this thing. Can't build it because of X, Y, Z. So here we go, look. So lots of people again, lots of beavers, 6 of them. We've got 6 labourers right now who are just going to go around and do all the hauling and do all the cutting down of these trees. They can bring all of these things back. That's going to be very, very handy because, of course, we need these. We need all this stuff. Some of the stuff is going to get turned into paper. Some of it will be used down here to turn into planks in the carpenters. So, we'll get through these sooner rather than later. And we have 134 science points. Okay, this is marvellous. Let's unlock the inventor's workshop. So we need 30 logs. Wow. Okay, so it's a good job we are chopping down those trees. And 20 planks. So we've got loads of planks. Loads of planks. So let's go down here. Let's unlock the inventor's workshop. Okay, we've got that done. That's quite a big thing. And then we want to put that somewhere here because it's near the paper. In fact, let's just put it here, shall we? So now we can get this. Now, how big is it? Oh, it's not even that big. Oh, that's marvellous. Okay, right. So we'll pop that there. And that means we might be able to have a path running along here where we could have some sort of other production building that needs power if we get to that point. Okay, that's good. Also, we have 40 potatoes. So let's go through here. Let's reactivate that. So we'll switch that back on. I do like that. That's very good. Little beaver with a sort of building hard hat thing on. That's very good. And then I guess once that's done, well, no, don't turn it off. Hang on, move time on. Once this is finished doing its thing, what we'll do is we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of the inventor hut and maybe just rely on this thing here. Rely on the new building, the inventor workshop, because there's no point really having two of these because that's just taking up a person. So as soon as this is done, as soon as the new inventor thing is complete, we will destroy that one. However that works, I do not know. Hungry people, go get some food. Get some food, folks. Yep, there you go. Get food. We've got loads of it. We've got carrots. We've got potatoes. Oh no. Oh right. We're out of carrots, and we haven't actually. Yeah. Okay. So Kizzy did not actually get to the point where they were cooking some potatoes. Okay. Right. Cook some spuds, please. We want you to cook many a potato because people are hungry. If you could do that really soon. Grilled potatoes 4. Rush, everybody. Rush for the spuds. Okay. This is good. This is all good. More logs coming in. More logs can be thrown into there. We also have an awful lot of planks. What I might do is, let's turn this off. Let's turn the carpenter off for now, because we have ourselves 113 planks. We don't need any more in the immediate future. We need some if we're going to build some more paths, or if we're going to build some more buildings or whatever, but we have 113 of them. So our logs are all being turned into planks that we might not need, and also all of our storage spaces are being filled with planks as well. So if we turn that off, for now, that should obviously stop us making planks, and it frees up I keep saying a person, it frees up a beaver to go and do something else. Ha! This is in. It's in. This is very exciting. Okay, right. Let's see what happens then. So this generates how many? 20 science points from 4 paper. Okay, we have much in the way of paper. We have 82 paper, and it's growing because we're able to put logs in there. So it's going to be very interesting when we see Sanzala, the brilliantly named Sanzala. So Sanzala is going to be in here doing some work. Yeah, we need to get some more food. We need more food. How near are we to getting twigs out of this? Yield some twigs. Is it worth just chopping everything down in there? Is it worth doing it? Cut down all trees. Cut down mature trees. Right, none of that. Oh, okay. There's some mature trees over here. That's fine. Can we chop down any just for some twigs? How about if we swivel the camera around a little bit and just kind of chop down that many? Just get rid of those because they're still working over here though, aren't they? They're working over here. Okay, right, hang on. Cancel the tree cutting of those because now they're a bit far away. And you're all thirsty and you're all hungry and it's all a bit silly. So you come this way. Deal with your issues first. I think that might be more important. Okay, let's have a look. How quick is this? Oh, that's very quick. Oh, yeah, that's brilliant. Yes. Okay, we'll absolutely have this. So there we go. So crafting progress, 58 science points. Grab some more paper and then carry on. Do you know what? We've got 6 labourers. We've got you in there, Zulkis. You've been doing this inventing malarkey for a while. We'll just leave you in there. It's fine. You're generating 2 science points. It's better than nothing. So, yeah, we'll leave you in there. It's fine. How's that looking? 74, 68, 23. Okay, so the potato's not kind of there yet. Okay, we've got 58 science points. How much was it to get the field in? Let's have a look. Primitive production. A wheat field, 30 science points. Okay, so let's do that. Yes, please. We will have a wheat field, and we'll get that in now because we want to be able to grow the wheat and then possibly have it in storage. So we'll pop the wheat field in just there. So yay for wheat. We probably want another storage thing not too far away from there. So if we put a storage thing opposite, let's just pop a storage thing right opposite, just there. So that's more stuff for you to be constructing. A couple of the labourers will have to go and work on the wheat field, but that's absolutely fine. There's an awful lot of stuff going on. We have many twigs also. We've got twigs for people to eat. We've got grilled potatoes for people to eat. Yeah, we've still got some potatoes left that need to be grilled. So that's quite good. Oh, there's some sort of nonplussed people. Why are you not? You're bored and can't find any attractions. Okay, apologies. Apologies for how boring this place is. And Rangi and Zashi are here to be working on the wheat field. So they will get some wheat in, which is very, very good. Now, what do we need after that? Oh, we get so many science points from this thing. We've still got 74 paper left. Okay, that was good. The bakery is required, but that needs flour. So that bakes bread from flour. We do not have access to flour, so we need to go to here and get the grist mill. That grinds the wheat into the flour, and it requires a connected shaft, so it requires power. Okay, so yes, we will unlock that for 50 science points. Thank you very much. We've got some grilled potatoes. Can we please get these carrots out? That'd be really useful. So now we can get the grist mill. So hang on a minute. Let's pause time. So we can rotate that round. What if we put it right on the edge just here? So they're going to take the wheat out of the field, probably put it in this storage area. Then it can come down here. So we'll say, yes, we want that just there. Because that then means that the whatever it is, the mechanism that goes from the water wheel to the actual building does not have to be that long. So now we want to get ourselves power. So we want to get a water wheel. Yeah, that's in a bit of a funny place, isn't it? Power connection is blocked. Yeah. Okay, let's put it there for now. It'll do. It will do the job. And then I think it goes from the middle, doesn't it? Yeah, so from the middle, then a right turn like that. And then a straight one that way. And I think that should connect everything up to the grist mill. So once the wheat is grown, it can then get put in the grist mill, turn into flour. And then we need to unlock the bakery. The science points are just absolutely pouring in. Oh my goodness, we can unlock the bakery as well. We won't build one yet, because it'll try and put someone in there. We've got obviously no resources to actually make any bread right now. Oh my goodness me, we can have all sorts of extra exciting things now. Now, where was it? Decoration. I do like the idea of decoration. I mean, a monument might be quite nice, but how about we have ourselves some shrubs or a double bench, a place for beavers to sit? That's what I wanted down here. I wanted this bit down here to be a lovely little place where they could just sort of relax and it'd be like a little sort of village centre area. We could put another one of those. Is there anything else they like, particularly leisure? A Lido, or a Lido, how you pronounce it. Fancy leisure facility. I mean, we could get one of them, 10 logs and 20 planks, because the science points are just absolutely flying in. So we could just go, oh yeah, we've got 90. Yeah, do you know what? Some of them were bored. Let's get one of those in, shall we? Oh, it's huge. Okay, it's a huge, big kind of construction. Right, you are. It goes in the water. Is that where it goes? It sticks out in the water. Is that right? How does this work? Hang on a minute. Why isn't it working? Ah, there. Yeah. Okay. Do you know what? That's fine. It can fit just there. Yes, we'll have one of those, please, to keep you lot entertained, given that some of you were bored. So yeah, we'll have a bit of that. Where is it? Structures. A wooden path can come over. Maybe from here down to there. And then we'll bring the path like that. And then run it across like that, around the back of those fields. There we go. That's quite nice. We are going to need some more planks again at some points. Yes, we do go through planks quite a bit. We've run out of logs again. Okay, what are we looking like for food? Loads of food. Got lots of carrots. We did have some grilled potatoes. How's that looking? 16%. It's very slow. It's very slow to grow wheat. Let's cut down those mature trees there now. Let's actually get rid of those ones. Okay, marvellous. So they can run up here. They can chop all those down. There is food back here, which is all marvellous. We've got still loads of science points. So here we go. Decor. Let's get a double bench, because why not? Yes, please. And then what do you want? A flower bed? We could get a flower bed for 70 when we get there. Or a shrub. Do you know what? We could get both, I suppose. Oh, there's so many of these things. There's so many things. Yeah, okay. And we'll get large warehouses, water tanks. Oh, the science points are just absolutely pouring in. Okay, this is very good. This is very good. And we could get a paper mill. If we could save up enough, I mean, that's 750 science points. That is an awful lot. But we could start getting paper mills in. Is that finished? The Lido is finished. They've got something to do. Oh, look, it's a little sort of swimming area with little sort of sunbeds, but wooden sunbeds for the beavers to sort of chill out on. We might need some more housing. We might possibly need some more houses. Yeah, they're probably quite important, aren't they? Houses and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll have a couple. Chuck a couple of extra houses in as well. Oh, I was wondering why they hadn't built the grist mill And that's because it says they can't get all the required materials because they need 5 gears. Oh, we haven't got gears. How do we go about making a gear? Some sort of gear workshop? A gear workshop, yes, 100 science points. Okay, if we need one of those, then we better unlock that, I guess. Okay, so we need a gear workshop, which does not, weird enough, require power. I thought maybe a gears workshop might have required some form of power, but okay. How about we pop that right there, because there's a nice sort of convenient gap for it. So if we'll slot that in just there, that can make some gears that can then go down here to work the grist mill. Again, we're nowhere near getting the wheat grown. I mean, that takes a very long time. How are we looking for food? We're looking okay for food. Potatoes. Right, let's turn that off as well. Might as well free you up as well. We're running out of paper. We are running out of paper because we are asking them to build a great many things. So yeah, we've got another 9 logs to go into there. Are any of those trees mature yet? Can we chop any of those down? Oh, yes, we can. Marvellous. Okay, so we'll chop those down. We'll leave those set, because they might as well go and grab those as well. Little bit concerned about food once again, because food is looking very, very low. Can we get some twigs out of here, please? We need some more twigs, or some more carrots, or possibly some potatoes, or anything. We'll eat anything. And we have a gears workshop. So they are making gear. So Kizzy in here is now making gear. So 1 gear is crafted from 1 plank. Okay, that's fine. So now we should see, yes, look, 1 whole gear is now in our little settlement. Okay, marvellous. So they'll hopefully take that down into here. Yep, it's already gone into there. So soon enough, we should have the grist mill up and running. Have we now ran out of food? How long until they're ready? That's going to be a little while. That's going to be a while. Okay, right. We might need to go onto the emergency again of getting some twigs. Yay, twigs. So we'll get rid of that, which is fine. And then we'll cut down mature and half-grown trees. I'll cut down all trees. We may have to just chop down all of those trees. It's a bit annoying now that they've mixed them in with the big pine trees, because I just wanted this to be twigs, but never mind. How about we just sort of do that? Just go, there you go. Hang on, no. Let's get mature and half-grown trees. Because if we chop those saplings down, nothing's going to happen with them. That's just going to be a wasted thing. So if we do that, look, if we just go, okay, chop them down, please. That'll get us some twigs. We can go and eat some delicious twigs for a bit. But yeah, we could do with this. So yeah, food production is the main thing that you're going to be concerned about in this game. Everything else sort of ticks over quite nicely. Food is a bit of a problem because, yeah, these fields are quite slow to grow. Do we get another field? I'm thinking we might even need more fields than what we've got now. So maybe we should put another field over here. Do we go for carrots or do we go for potatoes? Maybe we go for another potato field. I do not know. Right, we have many twigs, which is good. Of course, they are eating them, but it should hopefully keep us going until something is ready. Maybe. Oh, but there's still hungry people. And all the twigs have already gone. Oh, my goodness. Okay, get that sort of bunch there then. That'll have to do. Oh, dear. Yeah, look, hungry people. Hungry people. We don't want hungry. Oh, this is very tricky. The balance is very tricky. If only this field could grow quicker. Can we use some of our mighty science points to get some fertilizer? That would be good. Fertilize this, fertilize the wheat. It grows quicker, and then we can get some lovely bread. I think what we're going to do is we shall put a potato field down. So we'll just drop a potato field. I can't put one there. Why not? Oh, because there's a great big tree there. Okay, yes, right. Cut that down. So cut down that tree, please. And then we'll put a potato field just here, because there's no room down here. It'd be nice. I don't think we can fit one in here. It'd be nice if it was near the grill thing, but unfortunately, I don't think we can manage that. Can we start getting some potatoes out of the ground? Come on, get to 100%. Please get to 100. Somebody get in that grill and start doing some grilling of potatoes. Come on, 100%. Right, get some spuds out of here right now. Put them in there, and then let's at least get some grilled just before the end of the day. That would be marvellous. If we could get some grilled potatoes, there's some actual food for people to eat. Hurrah! Okay, not much. Hopefully everyone can stay alive until tomorrow, and then we might be okay. The grist mill is up and running. Okay, nothing happening right now, so let's turn that off. The gear workshop we can turn off for now, just to get more people back in doing hauling and chopping and all that kind of stuff. Okay, So this is looking okay. We've got some potatoes. That's gone. Let's get ourselves the next potato field in. So we'll drop that in there. We are going to need a little bit of path just to reach just there. Okay, so potato field going in. That can be quite handy because then we can have lots and lots of lovely baked potatoes or grilled potatoes, whatever they are. Why are you out there? You must have a house. Surely you must have a house. You're very thirsty. Well, go and get a drink then. Walk along the path and go and get a drink. I can't... If I could micromanage you, I would, Rangi. Or you're very old, Rangi. Come on now. Let's not let it all go now. You're deciding to go to... Oh, there you go. I was going to say, go to a place where you can have a drink. But yeah, you have done. Well done. And we have unlocked the new race. We have unlocked Eager Beavers. Now, I can't remember exactly what the requirements were to unlock Eager Beavers. It was something to do with contentment, was it? So we must have been okay. So down here, is their well-being? Was it a well-being of 8 we needed to achieve? So, yeah, we've got a well-being of 8 now. So we've met quite a lot of these demands down here. Yes, of course, it was fitness because we have the Lido thing down here. Okay, there you go. Look, and you're having a little swim around, which means your fitness is going up. So that's quite good. So yes, so next time, if we, obviously in the future, if we played again, we could play as a different race of beavers. Now, I can't remember exactly what their qualities were. I think they slept less, so they were out and about doing more things. So obviously there was more production going on, but they also ate more because they were awake for longer. They required more food to keep going. So I think, there's a little bit of a trade-off there. And food is the problem. Food is the hardest bit of this game, we have found out. So maybe that's not what we want to do right now. Now, another thing we are going to do is we are going to put another field down. We're going to put down... Do we just put another carrot field down, or do we go down another potato field? Just to get lots of grilled potatoes in. I think let's get another potato field in. Let's put that down there. So 2 lots of potatoes down there. 1 just here. We've got many, many potatoes to be grilled. We have some grilled potatoes. We've got carrots underway. We've got loads of science points going on. How is the wheat food looking? 53%. Oh, that is very slow. That is painfully slow. Okay, fine. So we'll have to go back to waiting then. We've got loads of other science points. I mean, what could we do with them? We could unlock this water pump and just build one of those. It satisfies thirst. Somebody does need to work there, but I think you could put the water pump anywhere. They don't have to be going to the river to drink. It can just be inland. I mean, we could put it, say, here, and they could get themselves a drink, but it's not really worth it. They can just go down here and get a drink. So that doesn't really seem like it's worth doing. We could get ourselves a large warehouse. Just get one of those, built 60 logs and 80 planks. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, that requires a lot to be constructed as well. Those things are all too much right now. Not too much off a mechanical sawmill, but, we don't need that necessarily. Oh, let's get these in. Let's get the flower beds, yes please, and a shrub. And let's put some of those in here. Let's make the middle of this place look all very pretty. So we'll have a bench there and a bench there that for some reason requires 10 logs to make a very small bench, but okay. And then we'll have a flower bed there and a flower bed there. And that can make that look all sorts of pretty. We'll have a flower bed, I don't know, how about down here, outside the sort of the Lido sort of area. And then a shrub. Put the shrub over there just to make it look nice. And one there. And then possibly something in this gap. So just that and a little bench as well, if we can rotate it round. Okay, there we go, look. So some niceties. So some pretty things can go into this place as well. Food's looking good. Yeah, we've got grilled potatoes coming in. Okay, right, finally. We might have actually cracked the food thing. We might have actually been able to sort that out. Now I want to see one of these get constructed now. I want to see a double bench go in. Hang on, what's your problem? Why are you grumpy? You're bored and you can't find any attractions. I mean, we've only got 2 leisure things. Is the campfire full? Is the campfire full? No, there's a space to the campfire. Go to the campfire, you miserable beaver. We'll put another campfire down here, I think. Just there. So it's next to the sort of nice outdoor swimming area. So people can come in and have a swim. Wow! That's very busy at night time. So people can come here and have a little swim. And then maybe eventually when this is built, they can come here, and have a little sit round the campfire and have a little chat and sing song and roast. Well, they won't roast marshmallows, will they? Roast, I don't know, twigs or something. I'm not entirely sure. But whatever the case, they can come down here so everything's all sort of nice and in one place. So it gives them something to do, keep their fitness up, keep their interest up just here. How is that field looking? 57%. My goodness me, that's quite slow. And I think we may have some mature trees up here that the forester has planted. Yes, we've got a mature birch and some mature pines. Marvellous. Okay, cut down mature trees that are in there, please. Because these have been grown by our very own forester, so we might as well make use of those. So that's going to provide some lovely twigs, just in case the food runs out, which, as we've seen, it can happen very easily. And it'll provide some logs and stuff as well. We're a little bit low on logs. We've actually got quite a few things that are being constructed right now. So, the paper thing has ran out of logs, so we can't get any paper, which means the inventor workshop isn't working because it's got no paper. So, there's a little bit of a problem with the amount of logs we're getting. Okay, do you know what as well? Let's also cut down those trees there as well. We'll get those done. So we're looking pretty good though. We're looking pretty good. We've got quite a lot of food, got a lot of science points. We just need to wait for this field to grow. We've got loads to unlock the bakery, and then we can finally get to our goal of a lovely loaf of bread. And the wheat has gone from being green to looking kind of like wheat. It's gone that lovely sort of yellowy golden colour. That must be good. 68% now. That's very encouraging. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely we're getting there. We will have wheat and soon we will have bread. Okay, here's a question. So we're running low on stuff. We've got quite a nice amount of twigs. We did have to go and plunder all this space here to get loads of twigs because, again, we're out of food. But we do need some more logs. So can we swim over here, grab the logs from here, so cut down these trees that are on the other side of the river, and then bring them back? Now, I'm thinking that we probably can because we're beavers and that's what we're good at, but I'm wondering if we can get the logs back over the river or not. I'm not entirely sure. So let's go through. Let's cut down mature trees. Let's just go down that little bit just there. And when it's daytime, because I'm not going to do it now because it's nighttime, it's the evening. It's when they all go to the Lido and chill out and hang around the campfire and sing songs and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully in the morning, we should be able to see where they can swim over there and grab those things or not. Because if not, I don't know how to get over to that side. I mean, do they need a bridge? Is a bridge a thing we need to build? Or are they all just going to jump in the water now and get on with it? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I don't know if they can get to those trees. They can get to the little water things. They go and have a drink. But I don't know if they can actually get over there. Now, you are beavers. You can swim. So maybe you need to go swimming or something. They're not wandering off, are they? They're not going somewhere silly. So they're not wandering off in a stupid place. Yeah. I don't know quite how we get over that. Hang on a minute. No, there's things. There's structures. Maybe we need to build a thing. Maybe we need to build this. Some sort of scaffolding type thing. Okay, hang on. How many... pause. How many science points have we got? 446. Well, we need to unlock the bakery. So let's unlock that now. Where is that? Mechanical production? I know we unlocked the bakery. These are just to play with. 446 points to muck about with. Oh, marvellous. Yeah, so we'll have a ramp. Yes, please. And we'll have a footbridge. Yeah. And we'll have a scaffolding. Yes, please. Okay. So now how does this work then? So we build a ramp that says, yes, all right, go here. I don't know. We'll put it there. I don't know. It might need to come a bit over, actually, mightn't it? It might need to be sort of here. So come over this way, because there's not really any room on that side to build anything. So if we say, yes, build one of those, and then what do we do? Do we build a footbridge? I know we don't need a ramp. I know we can literally just build a bridge. Yeah, get rid of that, absolutely. So we can just build a bridge over there. A walkable on and underneath platform. Okay, weird wording, but okay. So, so we could go like that, and that builds a bridge across there. That's how we do it. Okay, and we can make it raised if we want, so we can have it raised up and such like, and then build scaffolding underneath it and have paths and all sorts of stuff on the scaffolding. Right, okay. Okay, that might be quite handy because there's a load of stuff over here that we could go and plunder very, very easily. The only thing is, what do we need to build that? We need logs, and we haven't got any logs. So we're in a bit of a catch-22 situation right there. Let's see if we can just get any kind of mature trees from anywhere nearby. Is anything there mature? Anything there? Okay, do we need to start looking at getting a few of these in? So maybe just chop down a selection of those and send the 9 labourers up in that direction, perhaps? How is the wheat looking? 86%. It's looking very, very good. It might be time to build the bakery, but we can't build it just there because it's in the region of the forester. That's a little bit annoying, isn't it? Okay, let's build it. I'm going to put it just here. So I'm going to pop it in there. I don't think it requires any power. It's not got a little cog thing on it. So if we build it there, we can then have a path coming through here and we can construct stuff in here still. So yeah, we might want to connect that up, actually, thinking about it. So let's go like that and run that along to there. There we go. So our little footbridge is connected via this path here. Okay, right then. I'm asking the beavers to do about 12 billion things. Also, there is no food again. Come on, it must be time for one of these things to come out. Oh, look at that. 2 carrot fields are ready. And potatoes are looking pretty good as well. So if you lot can just wait for a few minutes into the morning, as soon as the morning kind of comes by, we'll be able to get this field done. There'll be many carrots for you to eat, and then you will not all die. So let's hope that we see a lot less hunger things around the place. Come on, come on. Many carrots. Everyone go get something to eat. I don't want lots of dead creatures everywhere because that would make me sad. Also, you are thirsty. Sort your thirst out before you wander off over here cutting down trees. Please do not die of thirst whilst you are working. And the wheat field is on 99%. It's on 100%. It is on 100%. This is very, very exciting indeed. So they're taking the stuff into there. So the wheat field is now completely bare already. It took so long to grow. And it's immediately harvested in the space of, I don't know, a few seconds. So now I believe you're coming down here. So the grist mill has got people in it. We were poised and waiting for that to happen. So the grist mill is now making some flour. Now, where's the flour going to go? Are they going to put the flour back in storage and then take it? Yes, they're going to put the flour back into storage and then take it out of storage and put it back into the bakery, which is directly opposite. That's a little bit of a faff, isn't it? But I think it doesn't register. We've got, there's 1 flour. So now is someone going to bring it all the way back? Is that you? So you're going to bring the flour all the way into here? Not entirely sure. How much flour do we need? We need a bit of fuel. Okay, so we need a little bit of fuel. And then, we've got no input materials either. So 5 bread from 1 flour. So we are making flour. We've got a bit of flour. There's somebody in here. But of course, we've got no fuel. We've got no logs. Are there any logs in there? Yes, there are logs in there. Okay, maybe when this is up and running, they'll just load that up with flour fairly straightforward, fairly quickly. They'll take it from there and put it into there. Also, if we could just get a log onto this bit here. Couple of logs and a couple of planks. And you'll be able to go to here to get all the wood you would need for quite some time. Rather than having to go all the way over there. Which is quite distant. Do you know what, actually? Do you know what? You must be bringing back enough logs and things from there. So how about we cancel those orders now? Belay those orders. Oh, it's a slightly weird thing from a funny angle. There we go. So get rid of that for now. You lot can all have food and drink because there's plenty of carrots. And we have bread. We've achieved what we set out to achieve. We've got bread. The beavers are able to have a lovely, I don't know, twig baguette or something. Oh, thank goodness for that. So we've got ourselves some carrots. We've got a little bit of bread. We've got quite a bit of wheat, which will turn into... What does 1 wheat do? 1 wheat becomes... So 1 flour from 1 wheat. So we got 40 out of the field, I think. So that grew... Oh, no, 70. So it grew 70 wheat. 70 wheat will become 70 flour. But then you get 5 bread from 1 flour. So if we've got 70... I can't even do that in my head. Is that 350 bread or something crazy? Oh my goodness me, that is an awful lot of stuff out of 1 bit of flour. But that's going to be very, very good indeed. Fuel will last for 5 more cycles. So yeah, it's all about the fuel then, so we need to make sure it's all fueled up. But yeah, as soon as I get the flour in, they're able to make quite a lot of bread. They've got a lot of lovely foodstuffs coming in. Okay, this is very good. Oh, your nutrition needs are not being met. It's not very good. But they go nutrition 3. They've got nutrition 3 sorted. Razi. Well-being of 9 because you've got nutrition 3 because I guess you've been eating the bread. Oh, okay, marvellous. Well, there we go. And we've got the bridge done as well. We've got the bridge done so they can go over here and actually get these trees here. Rather than having to go really quite far away over here, they can just go here and grab the stuff. Okay, that is wonderful. Let's put time down to normal and let's just go up in the sky. Just have a little look at our beaver settlement. It's very, very good. And of course, we've got these things up here. Oh, hang on a minute. Those potatoes. Oh, we've got loads of potatoes as well. Oh, let's put somebody back in the grill. Let's get somebody in the grill to grill up those potatoes because then we'll have ourselves bread and potatoes, and maybe get some carrots as well at some point as well. Oh, it's looking very good. It's looking very good for food all of a sudden. So there we go. We met our goal of making bread for our beavers, and we've done quite a lot of other stuff as well. We've made sure that they have got plenty of food. So they've got themselves quite a lot of grilled potatoes. There's a lot of potatoes in reserve that are yet to be grilled. They've got lots of bread. I mean, in theory, it looks like the setup we've got now, we could do with having 2 grills and possibly even 2 bakeries, because there's 45 flour, but there's only 6 bits of bread because they've got to take time to turn the flour into the bread. So in theory, I suppose we could have another bakery, and the one grill is now going to have a massive load of extra potatoes coming to it because we've got ourselves a 3 potato fields. So I think it's quite difficult to get set up. It's quite tricky to get the balance right between getting the food in and then also you're getting the emergency twigs as well, which was very good. The emergency twigs from here, from our forester, I think saved us from starvation a couple of times. So I think the balance is quite tricky, but once you've got that sorted, I think we'll be okay. Like if we were to carry on, we would be able to expand this and get more of these things in, get more bread made and get all this other stuff in. But I think what we'll do is we will finish up now. Oh, look, a night settling. That's lovely. So as the day ends and the evening and the nighttime arrives, we shall finish up with Timberborn. But I've really enjoyed this. I think this is very, very good indeed. And given that this is a very early stage alpha version of the game, I think this is very, very impressive. I think I said this at the end of the last video, but we've had no real problems. We've had no bugs, there's been no crashes, there's been nothing terrible. In fact, I tell a lie, we had one very, very small bug actually, didn't we? Which was this just here. So when we reloaded the game, the forester was planting pine seedlings and not birch seedlings, which is what they were doing, I believe, when we left them, when we saved the game. But other than that, it's been very stable. It's worked. We've not seen people sort of stuck in the scenery. Everyone's gone in and out and done all their stuff into the buildings and what have you. So, you know, it's all been working very, very well. And I really like this. I think this has got great potential. So this is only, you know, this is the very sort of initial version of the game. They're going to be adding a lot more stuff. Now, I don't know what they're going to be adding. Are they going to be adding stuff like policies for this for the settlement that you make? So maybe you can have more people living in the houses, but a detriment to their happiness or whatever. You know, they're going to have other settlements. So is there going to be combat between different sort of rival tribes of beavers? I do not know. So will we see watchtowers? Are there going to be other things? So we're going to get metal out the ground at some point? I don't know. I mean, I know it's called Timberborn, but maybe we want metal or some sort of weapons workshop if there are rival factions and all that kind of stuff. I do not know. I'm not entirely sure. One thing I do know that the dev said is that they are going to include dams, because of course beavers are quite famous for building dams, and at the moment we cannot build dams in the game, so they are going to include dams. They have said that that is going to be a part of the game in a future version. But yeah, I'm going to keep my eye on this. I think this could be very, very interesting, and when it's changed enough and maybe it's come out into an official sort of early access release on Steam or something like that, or wherever it goes, I think we'll come back and take another look. But we'll wrap things up for now, because I think now we've kind of done the bulk of it. We've got the main thing set up, and we've got a place that is able to sustain itself. It's able to keep working now, I believe. I mean, okay, yeah, maybe we need some more houses, I think. We need some more houses. You know, we could make it better. We could get some more houses in up here. Maybe put some in over this end of the settlement as well. But yeah, we've got all the main structures in that we need to make a self-sustaining little settlement. And I'm quite happy with that. So we'll finish up for now. But yes, my eye will be watching this. We shall see what happens with Timberborn as it develops. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. Of course, if you're interested in having a look at Timberborn for yourself, you can do so because it's an open alpha. There are links in the video description for you to go and check out if you want to kind of join in and have a little look yourself. But we shall finish up for now. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other stuff and nonsense that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This sports car is indeed illegal. You clearly couldn't see the sign saying no cars. I have found the place where I am going to live forever. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. I want to rename the dog. Let's call it Woofles. Woofles McBark. Behold, the power of the blimp.